Welcome back, everybody, to Danganronpa. That's pretty good. Danganronpa. Oh, I am a funny man. I'll set my timer there just to keep track of it. All right. Let's go, shall we? All right. So, bunch of bones in there. It was in the box. It was wrapped all nice, so I'd never have guessed what was inside. Human bones! Yeah, okay, cool. I want to look at the stuff. It's fine. Danganronpa. Danganronpa. The panda sheep looks amazing. Yeah, I love the look of that. I love this. It's so good. So good. I wish I'd thought of that design before Danganronpa existed. Just as I thought, how could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing, a dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. It's my father. Or at least what's left of him. You know that for sure? Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? Small guy. Fit in a box. The same man she's been searching for? Oh, hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Same person may well be the mastermind who planned us all out, and according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible that even likely that he's somewhere in this school right now. Very point notes, but okay, but anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step and have peaked since the killing game began are those 16 students. After Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Oh. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Fucking hairs. There you go. A little bit of ASMR for you there. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up on some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. Oh. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Sorry about that. That just burp came out while I was trying to talk there. Such a Rick. Yeah, it kind of just popped out as I was trying to say, what? In room presents been added to the truth bullets. Okay, what about this? Huh? This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you...
Wow, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. How was her hair purple then as well? I would have thought she just dyed her hair purple. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must really have cared about her.
Why?
She just dyed her hair purple from a young age. It's slightly less purple now, actually. Why what? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now... and now he's abandoned me again. And this time he's even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. What the fuck? How is that even going to remotely help us in the crime? It's got to show it to Kyoko during the crime thing to just throw her off. Look at the picture of your dad. Oh, fuck. It's fucking me up, man. What are you doing? Finding cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff. Just do it.
Hey.
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Stop being so fucking beta, Jesus. Are you sure? Okay, then. Went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents and a dildo. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
Yes, his job was dildos. It's because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Kyoko body pillow. That would be pretty fucked up, wouldn't it? Parents having a body pillow you. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without permission. She already gave you permission. Come on.
because...
Never let anything get in the way of investigation. I don't. All right, then, if you don't mind, I'll look inside. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I have rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this? Oh, I could open the things. Is this an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it. It says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other
A
words...
handbook of no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. Yeah, she's like, Makoto, dude, you're making this so much worse by this like awkward dude. Like, oh, I kind of want to open, but it's okay because it's your dad's. Dude, just it's making it way worse. And you keep saying that point out every. Oh, this is your dad's desk. This is your dad's photo. This is your dad's drawer. Those are your dad's bones. You were abandoned, and then your chance for closure was closed off. Patty's settled now. She's like all cuddled up. Oh, okay. Well, she cuddled up until I touched her on the head, and then she got annoyed. I think you're probably right. Oh, freaking no. Did that really happen again then?
It would seem...
Might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko. I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? So Peter, this is your dad's thing, though. Do you want your dad's stuff, Daddy? Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Don't tell anyone about this. What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it's only inconvenienced you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. You gonna trash this place? Because there's evidence in here, probably. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to
Just a second.
get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko? You told me about the relationship you had with your dad. Just leave, Makoto. Makoto, just leave. Just go. Just go. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. Makoto, just leave. But Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? Makoto, just leave, man. Just go, man. Jesus Christ, Makoto, you're making this so much worse. If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. The problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
Anyway.
I'm such a beta male. I'm going to leave now. I've got low T. I'm gone. Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later with your dad's stuff in your dad's secret room. Daddy. Daddy's gone. Nothing wrong. Never again. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster? Who puts bones in a present? in like a little present box. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. I want to talk to you about your dead dad some more, Kyoko. It'll be closure for you. It'll make you feel better, Kyoko. 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 I want to talk to you about your dad, Kyoko. Kyoko. How are you feeling, Kyoko? Are you feeling bad, Kyoko? Your dad is dead, Kyoko. Oh. Was the host speaker Kennedy? That main person was very well the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. Yeah. We know this. We had this flashback. Unnecessary. We don't need to see that again. Stop doing that. And so my true identity is... Yes, he said, fucking Jesus Christ. I want to see this spot of the... Ah! And good me only 6 of us are alive. Everyone else is dead. You done? Even she's undeniably dead. That's not it. So the ones still left alive are... me? Byakuya? Do you know why I think that might be... What's her face? Not the... Like, that might be Junko. The nails as well. Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Guys, don't forget. Don't forget all this. Don't forget. All those 6 people are still alive. There's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There's to be some other way. That just has to be. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go see if we can open up that, these places now. Don't forget, Kyoko's dad is dead. Dad is dead. Can you get locker one drawer? Pretty soon as the card. Use your E behind them up. Does that mean? Well, let's just give it a try. No! Maybe only lockers can open it. Wait, but there we go. What about the emergency handbook? Okay, let's give it one more try. See what we've got inside. This toilet is totally disorganized. Yo, what? This looks like this looks like Weedman's locker. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. It's a crystal ball? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. Wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not like I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks and saw... But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contains a large number of notes from a variety of different classes. Which would mean, I think that the lockers are going to have the rest of our stuff in, and that we were all students here before something happened and our minds got erased. He attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same... I think a lot of time has passed between us entering the school and this happening, which is why there's so many pictures and stuff around. We were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. Yes, you did. So what is this notebook? Locker notebook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Shit. This thing's practically empty. Just that. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. Don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure who it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important.
But I don't like violating privacy, so, even though it's an investigation, I better go ask whoever this is.
Looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been very meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country and our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth. He opens it and he finds out it's an Exodia card. We must isolate our superior from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation of a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this. I hope you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? Right, so here's my new thing. The world has ended, and we were kept here originally as a way to populate the world, keep it going. Some sort of Armageddon type situation has happened, and we were put in here for our safety, but it's all gone fucking tits up. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Yeah, we just read that fucking 2 seconds ago. Come on! This game's real obsession with looping stuff constantly drives me fucking insane. Good God. It doesn't need to do that. Quickly scan the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about the whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. What is this? Does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Okay. The more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are all these things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? God, come on, Makoto, put it together, buddy. A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. God damn it. What you got? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh, these are all bust, aren't they? All right. Oh, shit. We got what we need now. We can solve this mystery.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your
Oh, maybe
best,
not. Maybe it's not
your
time yet.
generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
ASA possible. I like that. As soon as possible. ASA possible. It's like, well, I mean, you might as well say as soon as possible if you're going to do that. I kind of half shortened it. It's suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? All right. Going to the gym. Gonna get my muscle on. Oh, hey, Hiro. Oh, Makoto. Why'd you act so surprised? Oh, you know, no reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. Like, I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait. There was no point trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It's like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Oh, like it's just you on your own. What'd you miss since the last 5 minutes? We found lockers with We found a locker with Yashihiro's stuff in it, and we found a locker with a notebook that was written by Kyoko, talking about her dad, as if she'd met him before.
Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope? Must be the envelope.
Just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought. The only person who isn't there is you. Is us. But we could have taken the photo. Well, BQ still looks fucking like a dick. I like how... Why is Junko's face covered up? That's pretty... I like how he's covered Junko's face. It's interesting. Oh, I guess the other person who could... I guess the other one whose body it could be Celeste. I never thought about that. Oh, wait. No, Celeste didn't have scars on her body, did she? Although we wouldn't know that. Yeah, it could be. I think I have a feeling it was Junko's body. Nah, it wouldn't be Celeste. It wouldn't make any sense. It's the nail. It's the nails, like the fake nails that make me think about that. It's featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Aw, Sakura. I'm so sad that Sakura is gone. Sakura's gone and the muscle's gone. I'll never feel that muscle hug again. It looks a bit like she's about to like crush his head. I'm gonna crush your head, nerd. And everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Chihiro look very, very happy. Wait, but is her school outfit regulation? It's like, Sakura, we need to talk to you about the fact that you keep bursting open your tops of your muscles. Someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikusaba? And this girl is... Wait, why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, he said he wasn't going to answer the questions. Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. Come on. How can he have not put this together by now? And we're all wearing matching uniforms? I don't remember anything like this. Now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. That's right, you could be taking it. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived at Hope's Peak Academy. Yeah, I don't know how Chihiro genders himself. Like, Chihiro knows her a guy, but just pretended to be a girl just because... They didn't suggest that they felt like a girl. They suggested they became a girl because they were sick of everyone telling them they were weak. So they just were like, I'm just going to be a girl then. So I don't... Yeah, I was confused on how Chihiro sees themselves. So it didn't seem like it was like a, no, I was born a girl. It was that I'm just going to be a girl because it's easier than being a weak guy. Like that seemed to be like the excuse for it. Which is an interesting one, I suppose. And there's a Sakura who's just like, yo, I'm a fucking badass lady. I'm going to beat the shit out of everyone. God damn, I can't get over how it looks like Sakura's gonna crush his head any second now. I thought everyone was like me, but I didn't know each other until they got here. It's the oldest excuse in the book, but a classic. I'll give you that one. But if this picture is real, then could that mean... Could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you gonna keep with this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet? You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know. So, I mean, get out.
But...
I told you I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field.
I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Big news. confused. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Confusion in hand. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Makoto! Ugh. So frustrating. Is that what Monokuma? It could have at least been like, but that means, wait, now I understand. And I'd be like, yeah, we do understand. But then also when he does that and I don't understand, then it annoys me. Because I'm like, tell me what you know. Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? It's a pretty good fake. But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. He had that little photo. He had that little camera in his hand, the big guy, which makes me think that maybe he also took a photo at the same time, and that will be Makoto taking a photo with them. So maybe there's proof somewhere. I should clear all this up. Oh, I have to clear all this up. Right, what did he say then? I wasn't listening. Ask everyone directly. Okay, let's go ask everyone directly. Or they're facing a mirror and it's a selfie. That's a good point as well. It could be a selfie. It's a good old selfie Delphi. I'll ask them erectly. Whoa, Makoto coming in here all erect? Get out of here. Sorry, I can't help myself. It's like my penis changes like the wind. I'm home for that hormonal phase. But, you know, I'm like sitting in class and I'm feeling good. And then suddenly the bell goes. And it's like, oh, it's time for the class to end. And you look down and you're like, oh, shit. The bell was enough to arouse my penis. And now you're sitting there like, I have to work out how to stand up without looking like I have a giant erection in my school clothes. And then the game begins. The deadly game of erection hiding. It's a weird conversation. A deadly game, a deadly trial, a deadly erection. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. I've been there fucking so many times back in school. I remember that, being like, why are you doing it now, penis? Get down! Fucking stupid ass penis. Oh. Beat that penis. You beat it off. I beat it, but not off. I beat it down. I beat it into submission. Everyone's like, you right then? I'm like, smacking it into pieces, and that's why it doesn't work anymore. It's just a piece of junk now. This is where you... Listen. I was home to talk to you. Makoto! Sorry, I gotta go. Oh, they don't trust me now, do they? What? She ran off so fast, I didn't have time to ask her to stop. Hina, what? Why wouldn't you talk to me? Oh, shit. Yeah, they gon' think we's the bad boys now. You dick bricked? Yeah, you done gone dick bricked. You done gone dick bricked. Nah, I think they all got shit in that picture. Or Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
Yeah, I've never to talk to you about. Oh no! Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Oh no! What if they showed them my secret that I peed the bed? They would never want to talk to me if they knew that. These lot are so cool. Fuck, he revealed the secret that I pee the bed. Of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Because they don't want to talk to some dirty piss pants. They're looking at your pants like, has he pissed himself right now? Maybe. I don't want to talk to this guy covered in piss. Smell like a homeless man covered in piss. Don't forget to save. It's a good idea. It's been a while since I saved. Hey, hero. Hey, hero. Oh my god, it's the piss guy. Makoto. What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, I just like, no, I just don't want to talk to a guy who covers in piss. You smell like a homeless man. Goodbye. Oh, man. Hero, what's wrong? I know I haven't peed myself. I take extra care. Yeah, he should be a little bit more forceful. Like, no, wait. They would just run away, and he's like, oh man, I guess I can't stop him. Don't want to make anyone upset. I mean, personally, I wouldn't mind if they peed themselves, but these got too cool to be seen with pee pants, And the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Toko? Oh shit! Ignore Toko. Body. Oh no! Fuck Toko. Nobody gives a shit about Toko. Toko, you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? Ah! It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch a cold. Keep talking, taking naps in places like this. I'm sure you will.
What, I was asleep? Oh, I must have fainted again. But you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I was not.
Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny.
Okay, why'd you pass out?
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morose?
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo, bazinga. We share same basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. Don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory.
No, it's more like half. Wait. Fuck. Oh, that could be useful. Shit. But all I want to write right now is,
where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat.
I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya around here somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself?
I assume so.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master.
Yeah, this trial's gonna be bonkers.
Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now.
God damn, I'd be terrified to have a serial killer obsessed with me like that. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? Probably the body. There's got to be a reason for it. It's probably this. The fridge. It's open. I'm sure they all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah,
I knew
I
it.
suspected as much. Yeah, I already knew. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. It was scary. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem
God, you're such a good investigative journalist person. I mean, a detective. She makes it sound like she just uncovered a giant mystery. It's like, okay. Yeah, she was just standing in the fucking corner like, I was watching. I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, it's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why has everything got to be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea. Look at it first. Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed that we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time. I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail, because this mastermind is actually a lizard person, which goes back to what I said a couple of weeks ago about lizard people taking over the humanity and taking over roles in society. Lizard people. So she's going to diddle the dead body now. Gross. So, okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just, wait over there, and I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there. Okay. I'll just wait over here. Just wait over here. Let me go take a look at myself as well. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. Can't do it. I can't look inside. I'll talk to you again and see if you've done now. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the ones about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Did she write that the mastermind forged that picture as a trap to confuse us? It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Right, can I look at the body now? Oh, for God's sake. Just look at the fucking body. I should ask you about the photo. She's in it too. What am I doing right now? Am I standing over here? Am I go by here? Or... There we go. Blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around the number of lights that are on inside Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9? 9 lights? 9 lights! Just gonna look at this as well. Yeah, I can see the top lights before somewhere else. Ah, it's the same one I found in the garden. If I remember rightly, that top had a stamp on it called Biolab. And that was the top used to help camouflage the murder. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. How come we didn't get that one before? Here we go. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast. Didn't feel like it. Anyway, anyone could do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They also had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because
All the Monokuma file says that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess, I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way that they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective's designed by imagining... Design? Where am I getting these fucking words from? By imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But, beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep that in mind for the future.
hey,
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that all right? Jesus, you remembered all that? They were indeed consistent with the corpse. Oh, so then.
indeed,
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusaba. I don't believe it.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask? I don't believe it. Yeah, I think so.
so then,
It looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh, wait. Are we not going to put the body back? Do you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad? Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed, she's still a victim. Mention to Kyoko the fact that you found a diary with her handwriting in. Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Yeah, but still. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appealing. Appalling? Not appealing. Not appealing at all. It's appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive? Appealing and appalling, very different. I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Yeah, by the way, your dad is dead again. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Okay. Hey, Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad, you bring up the dad, even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of all the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it... Yeah, all Kyoko hears is Dad. I think it must be your pocketbook.
why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? Wait. I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of these lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
what? If that's
Does that mean
true,
that video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate these lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Yeah, she knows it. Maybe her character is how we are, and then Makoto is just the person we shout out and punch because we were annoyed. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can... That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that is my locker. Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD? As it says, Class 78 Urgent Interviews?
So,
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
anyway.
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. No, Makoto won't. But you'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. Well, I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. There's no one notices there are 10 dead students, but only 9 bodies in those fridges. See, that won't come into play until it's relevant. Echoing Cinder. They'll ignore that until the end and be like, yo, what about this? And they'll be like, oh, yeah, I did notice that. It's like, why didn't you say anything before? I didn't, I didn't want to say it until now. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. Talking about your dad, right? He says to himself. I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. All because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. Well, I mean, it could just mean you're like a human being, with your parents, and regardless, probably gonna have those feelings anyway. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
The DVD is a copy of The Room starring Tommy Wiseau. Oh, hi, Mark. He's like, oh my god, it all makes sense now. I've watched The Room. The world's ended and this is the only film left. No wonder everybody went crazy. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, she's super smart, but she doesn't understand emotions. She's just like, I just don't get. Why am I sad? Because your dad is dead. Remember your dad? He's dead. But, Such a cutie. Such a cutie with your little tongue poking out.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Even behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Better get going myself. Got that DVD from Kyoko. I should go to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose! Oh god, now they feel like they're hinting towards you having been the mastermind at some point. And you're gonna find out and be like, fuck, it was me, and I erased my memory, and shit. There's a lot of possible, endings to this. I just don't know which one it is. Pretty sure the world's ended. I know that. I'm pretty sure that's for certain. All right, I should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well, then I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. The title screen said, Avatar 2. No! It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? To me, by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was one of the men positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation.
Fuck. Is this like a bootleg of Casting Couch? I don't want to watch this. Oh god.
I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move it on a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute.
Oh.
It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance.
Insurance?
So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Out of context, this sounds terrible. Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? Accept. Couldn't just voice her, could you, game? What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this.
I'm sorry about all this.
Well, I can promise you that I will do everything
shit.
in my power to keep you safe.
Yeah, his voice is very monotone. Hello, I am a guy, and I will interview you now.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy,
I give you my word. I will not let you go. I am the headmaster. Do you okay spending your whole life here?
Tells Kyoko's dad about boring his voice is. like father, like daughter. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard, because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams of her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. Or she just didn't like you. So why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat here thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. What I saw was me. God, you look so angry. Impossibly, undeniably me.
so Makoto, before we begin, I should let you
Yo,
know
by the way, have you lot seen
conversation.
have you lot I saw I think it was Penny. She retweeted this picture. It's fucking it's a sexy costume for for fucking minions. Nothing is sacred anymore. Even the minions are being made sexual. Desirable me, I know. It's so fucking stupid. It's like, what do you want me to dress up, babe? I want you to be a sexy. Sorry, I can't even say that. I want you to be a sexy minion. Oh shit. It's just like, when you surprise me, babe. And comes into the with like a sexy minion. Well, I did say surprise me. I didn't mean terrify me. I think I have to leave now. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Saying the words, I want you to be a sexy minion. It's so hard to say that. Fuck. It's like someone really misinterpreted the term, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make you my little minion. Oh, I got a costume for that. Oh no! I've never been less flaccid in my life. My boner has inverted. Fuck. Oh god, that's so funny. Shit. Saying it out loud is way funnier. Be my sexy minion. Oh, I kind of want to dress up as a sexy minion now. Like a muscle minion. Muscle minion! So Makoto, where are you guys? Yes. 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 Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. Passion in our eyes. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your minion costume. Still be mine. Oh. You got your Chihiro costume? That's awesome. That's way better than a sexy minion costume. But the I in the here and now had absolutely no memory of it. Question though, I do have a strong question. This is an important question that you must answer for me. Okay. Now, regarding your Chihiro costume, God, I wish I had the setup so it'd be better, but oh, the joke is fading. Oh, the joke is fading. Oh no, I've ruined the joke, I think. Joke is fading. Well, it's taken me too long to find it, but does your costume look like this? If I'd have found that faster, it would have been a lot funnier. Is that how your Chihiro costume looks? Buff Chihiro. Buff Chihiro. I see no memory of it. My favorite part about that picture is that it's crying. I don't want to be this buff. Good old buff Chihiro. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
To get straight to the point, I want you to suck my penis, because this is actually a porno interview.
Makoto, there's a chance
You may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
Can you accept
Accept
that?
that? Yes. Yes. Yes, I can.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this,
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
but I promise that as long
As
as
you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
God, his voice is so bad.
as the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
The ultimate programmer. Ugh. What they did is they programmed their muscles to be bigger. I hacked into my muscles and made them huge. Is that nerd speak for going to the gym? Yeah.
I hacked my muscles and made them huge. Well,
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Do we have to watch each one? Yes, we do. Okay. Byakuya. Oh, yeah, we'll get to see each one. Even in the interview, Yukio looked like a prick. Hina, everyone. They all said they all agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Well, Kyoko. Her interview of him had been recorded just as clearly. But I doubt she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her a question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went blank. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. Oh, of course! You need to add that bit. What the heck just happened?
Oopsie, looks like it broke out of service.
Oh, you're trying to fuck with us now. It's not good. What? It just so happened to breaking that just now?
Well, now then, when doesn't matter, failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Guys, the power went off, therefore the DVD isn't working. Did you know that those two things are connected? I'm pretty sure that something happened and the world is going to end, or something really, yeah, and then they put us in here to, like, we're like the best hope. For some reason, a group of kids with the best hope. I don't get that, but it's anime stories, you know. Yeah, they'll show you for not using a Blu-ray. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question, and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seems so obviously work in the favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Interview DVD has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Ding dong, bing bong. Is it time for the class trial? My favorite part of the game?
For anything that has a start, there has to be
baby.
an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start.
Oh, fresh start.
There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get the beginning of the end of the class trial.
The beginning of the end of the class trial?
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. Guess I've got somebody on the line. Who is it? It's Hope and Despair. I want to tell you something. They said they love you. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. This is the end. It's gonna save all of them. It's gonna save over all of them. Guys, do not just let me do the trial, all right? Let me do the trial. Experience the trial. Tell me what to do. Just let me experience the trial.
Makoto.
You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. They really don't like the fact that I pissed my pants. God, man, look at the stairs. Dude, I can't help it, alright? I'm sorry I peed my pants. Silence. And it was any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
you called for me, and so I appear.
Ah,
I'm on fire.
Ah, strong silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shift the master of evil.
I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what master wants, it can be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it.
Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy gas faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin. The final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair, climaxium sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every time. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today,
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is the mightier than the hope.
Oh my god. That despair is mightier than the hope. Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already.
Sure. Okay, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away.
Laugh as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This'll be over in no time. Why is Byakuya here representing humanity's hope? The last hope of having a douchebag. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. I can't. He's just like. He doesn't look annoyed. He just looks confused. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us about it soon. At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
so
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally on steady legs, I got inside. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, 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 deeper. Deeper, deeper, and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sounds too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I awaited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. Oh, this is a grim-looking place. This is the final trial site?
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect battleground for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. I'm gonna sit in this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Oh, shit.
Well then, let's begin.
Oh, shit. He's going to be involved in this one. Fuck. That's pretty cool. All right, we're going to take a quick break before we get going. Yeah, I want that one. Right, here's what I'm going to do before I take a break. I'm going to, actually, can I do it here? I want the voice to be, like, way louder. Can't go much louder, but... Alright. Before we carry on, we're going to take a quick break. It'll be about 2-3 minutes. I'm going to stretch my legs, because I imagine this is going to take a bit. We're going to get ready for our big class trial. We're going to uncover the mysteries of this game, and we'll know everything that's happened. So I will see you in 3 minutes.